Okay, so day two update. I'm going into day three right now. As you see, I've changed rooms. We're at the Wynn, which is 1,000 times better. I mean, Steve Wynn and all his properties, he just like gets it as a business owner. Like everything is taken care of, every detail is right. It's one of my favorite hotels in the world, and I love being here. So it just I got such better quality of sleep, and I'm not kidding. I don't think a lot of people realize how much their surroundings actually affect them. And sometimes, like when you're walking around, like if you hear my voice all messed up because of all the smoke inside the Rio, little things like that add up. And when you're trying to play poker for like 12 hours, you want to do as much as possible to control the variables that are in your control, because so many things are out of your control, like the cards you get and the players at your table. So anything that's in your control you want to really consider and ultimately make sure it's in alignment with whatever you think is going to be the best, or the best for you essentially. So yeah, happy at the win. So yesterday I did a little bit better than I declared. I said I would, finish the day with 200,000. I finished with 250K yesterday. I was up to 340 at one point, and then went back down to 250 when I walked into Ace Jack against Ace Queen on an Ace Queen 3 board. It was kind of a short stack, so I put them all in, and that's how I got the hit. Played pretty well, to be honest. I'm not gonna go too much into strategy because at my first table, the guy next to me was like, "Oh, I hope I'll be in your update." So I don't want to kind of divulge what happened, but essentially, I was sitting at two tables. My first table I believe to be very pretty soft, and I was able to take advantage of a lot of spots and play really well. My second table was not so soft. So these players were, good. They understand. So it was a little trickier to chip up, but I did at certain points. It's not like I didn't play, but I was also really tired the last 4 hours. I was kind of fatigued, and I decided that I didn't want to make any stupid decisions. So I basically, whenever I feel fatigued or I can't really focus, I tend to kind of like calm down, and I play a more defined range, and I play more straightforward, as opposed to doing any sort of tricky bluffs or any tricky spots. I really do calm down. I believe that your hand range should not only correlate. I'm sorry, the amount of hands you should play should correlate with your ability to pay attention and utilize information at the table. And if I'm not doing that, I just basically was like, you know what, I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna play tight. So I did that. Played pretty well. Yeah, it's exciting. It's the World Series. One of the things I'm trying to do is really manage my expectations and manage where I'm at. I mean, there's 2,000 people left. I have a above average stack, but it's so caught up to, I think a lot of players, like they go through this emotional roller coaster while they're at the table. Like you can see them so excited when they double up, and then they're down to nothing, and they're like, oh, and it's so bad. Like you can't. I really feel like I see people and they double up and they're like in their head, they like slight smirk, slight smile, like, all right, I'm gonna win the main event. Like, come on, dude. Like, relax, take it easy, take it day by day. Don't get too ahead of yourself. And that's kind of what I'm trying to remind myself to do. So I don't want to get like overly excited, because reality, there's 2,000 people left and anything could happen. But I'm playing my best poker, and I'm gonna really, I'm really excited. My table isn't the I mean, it's not bad. It's not like I'm sitting down with everybody, but everybody probably knows how to play poker at my table. It's not like one of those, really bad spots. I mean, like, there was, in the beginning of yesterday, there were some players that did some things that were like, what? Like, the pot's like 2,400 and they go 15K with pocket queens on like a 3-6-7 board. Like, just like, there's some crazy stuff. I think that's going to start to diminish as the field gets more narrowed. But yeah, so I have 250. I'm going to try to finish today with, I want to really finish today with around 600,000. I think that's a good number going into day 4. I think the beginning of day 4 is going to be the money, or maybe the end of tonight will be the money. I don't want to play this sneak into the money style of poker. So I don't want to get into the money and have like 50,000 in chips. So I'm definitely going to choose my spots wisely and try to aggressively triple up ish, 2.5 ish. So yeah, thank you for all the love and support and everybody commenting in the videos while they were following me online. I know it showed that I was like in the top 10 or something like that at one point. Only thing about the top 10 stuff is understand that when you're reading the top 10 results, or top 20 or whatever, you're reading chip-in reports. So it's people's manual enter, like everybody enters in their chip-in. So there are some people who have a lot of chips, but they don't actually enter it in via chip-in. So be careful there. You want to look at the end of results, like the day end results. That shows you the real-time WSOP where everybody's at. Chip-in is self-report. So it could be a little bit deceptive, but I'm sure it's useful. So I'll keep you guys updated today, and thanks so much. Any questions or comments, let me know. And again, we put a little delay on schoolofcards.com/the-fix because the-fix because I'm out here, but I'm going to get back to teaching as soon as I'm done with this, whether I win or not. We'll be running our third cash game fix class, so excited about that. Check it out, schoolcards.com/the-fix. Links below. Thanks so much.